Hi everyone, it's Gail at Ladyfingers Sewing. I'm so excited to bring to you today the new collection by Edyta Sitar. It's called Practical Magic. And by the way, it is going to be our shop hop fabric for the Eastern Pennsylvania shop hop for 2022. But we have the goods now, and we will have fat quarter bundles and other pre-cuts coming very soon, but in the meantime you can pick up your yardage. It's here at the shop or order it online. So let's get started. This is one of the main prints. As you can see, it's a very beautiful and unusual colorway. It involves like peachy coral and red and purple and ecru and beautiful shades of green. The neat thing is there's a second colorway which cross-coordinates with the first colorway. So this is the same floral with a black background and then adding some blue-gray to the mix. It's a really gorgeous, rich, beautiful fabric that will go well in just about any household. So I'm going to go through the SKUs rather quickly just so that you get an idea of what everything looks like. There are several different background colors. This one is a beautiful ecru plaid with just a hint of a blue-green running through there, very subtle and nice. And then another background is these adorable little umbrellas. Aren't they the cutest things? So really nice tossed little umbrellas. Here is a pretty purple leaf. So this is a nice lilac-y color with the leaves have a green veins and then a darker purple outline on them. Nice tealy blender almost. It has little bits of ecru, little bits of a coral pink in there as well. A little ditzy purple. As you can see, these prints are very easy to chop up and sew back together again. You don't have to worry too much about direction. They all blend and work very nicely with each other. This is a pretty coral shade. And we have a nice rich gold. This will primarily work with the black colorway. And then a really pretty, I know this one is going to be in the shop hop quilt for 2022. I used it in the border, I believe. And I do have it designed. I have my quilt designed already. I was using EQ the other day and whipped it up. And then this is another, almost like a secondary light. It has teal and very soft, kind of an olive ecru little outline in there. Next, another pretty background. This will go quickly because everybody likes this sort of background. Very subtle flowers and dots and little veiny leaves. And this is a real pretty, rich, not green, not gray, not black. So a really nice subtle print that is a good soft spot for your patches to land when you're coordinating with other colors and fabrics. And here's a dark with purple on it. These are nice tealy colored ferny leaves and little purple kind of thistle flowers on them. And then we have several greens here. These are more olivey green, which are really pretty, but there's also bits of teal in there, which is kind of cool. Really nice stuff. Another green, olive, and these have gold centers in those flowers. And a third green. This one's lighter, so it's that ivy leaf again. Super nice. The quality of the printing by Andover is superb, and I know that firsthand, of course, but Edyta has a real knack for coming up with pretty designs and wonderful projects too. So you'll see more and more products from Edyta in the shop here at Ladyfingers. And there's a purple one. The fabrics in this collection are soft but still rich, which is what I really like. They're subtle, very bedroomy, and not too old-fashioned and not too modern. It's just right. So they do work in every decor. There's several plaids in the collection. I keep telling my people, don't be afraid to use plaids. They really add a punch and they work so well with with floral prints. It sort of sets the grid. It's kind of like gives it a garden look. So I'm pretty sure this one's going to be in my finishing kit for the shop hop too. And by the way, those are printed plaids, they're not woven. And here's a really great dark. This is like a dark eggplant background. with orange and purple and green little flowers and leaves. Really nice. And here we go. Here's another golden, little rusty orange, not real bright, just right, print for you to use. Here's another plaid. This is like a smoky teal with bits of orange in it. Really, really pretty. And of course this would go with the darker background, the darker colorway. Another black with pretty brown and teal flowers on it. This is just gorgeous. And we have another green. Now this green flips more, not as olive. It's not quite teal, but it's not olive either. It's sort of in between. Nice bridge. Call that a bridge. And another plaid. This is nice too. It has a blue-green and an olive in it, so it makes the greens mix. And don't be afraid to mix greens in your quilts. If you go out in the garden, you're going to see olive green and teal greens right next to each other, and that's perfectly acceptable, isn't it? So it sure looks good on your quilts too. Here's another purple tone-on-tone. Really nice place to rest the eye in your quilt. Has little, looks like little ziggy-zag things on it. Really nice. And we have some buds on that sagey green background. Little branches, very pretty. Another plaid, this one, is purple and teal and rust. Really, really nice and handsome. And like a shirtings print. So little squares and stripes. The stripes are small, so don't worry about lining things up. It'll just go right into your quilt, even if they're off a little bit when you cut them. And then finally, an all over, got a little flower bud, little dots, and viney leaves. So that's it for now. Watch for pre-cuts coming up, and I'm sure we'll be doing some other projects using Edyta Sitar's Practical Magic collection. Thanks for watching.